Here we go! We're on it! Oh, the sun's in my ass! Hello and welcome. We're in my car. I've already tried to record this intro, but I'm really bad at intros, and so I'm recording it again. But my car is my safe space. If ever I'm not feeling too good, sometimes I just go out for a drive and I'll just sort of cry in my car. And that's one of those days. I just went out and cried in my car. But every time I go in my car, I always bring crochet with me, because you never know when you will get the opportunity to crochet. So I have some crochet with me, and I thought we could just chat in the car and crochet. I'll show you what I'm working on. It's this raglan sweater, and I'm just starting the sleeve. This is the length that I want it to be. Well, the thing with sweaters is that I sort of crochet until it covers my boobs comfortably, because I'm quite chesty, so I like to make sure things feel comfortable around that area, because if they don't, I'm most likely not going to wear it. So I've crocheted so it's comfortable on my chest, but once I do the sleeves, I feel like that sort of determines the length of the top, so I might add or take away some rows of the actual top. I've just sort of been struggling with my mental health at the minute. It's been pretty bad. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I just sent my friends like a bunch of Snapchats, because we're supposed to be hanging out tonight, and I pretty much said to them, like, look, I can't hang out tonight, I just can't. And I started crying, and I was like, I know you guys will understand because you're my friends and everything, but I just feel like shit. And I know they will understand. It's just it's just hard telling people that you can't hang out because you're not feeling well. And you know, even if you hang out, you still won't feel better. I hate that feeling. Yeah, that is my life. So today is actually the first day of autumn. I can't remember what date it is, but I'll put it somewhere on the screen, because it's the first day of autumn, so you should know what date it is if I say that. I know it's close to the end of September though, because I'm pretty sure the first day of autumn is like the 23rd or the 24th. So it's one of those days. But that being said, that means October is right around the corner, and I was taking part in Stash Bust September, and at the start I was really motivated. I was like, I can do this. Like, how hard is it to sort of get rid of some spare yarn? And I know the point of the challenge is to not purchase anything and only use your stash, but sort of for me it was also like a stash busting project as well. Like, I wanted to try and get rid of as much yarn as possible. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was pretty much just a way for me to get rid of my yarn, and I haven't got rid of as much as I would have liked. For example, this raglan sweater that I'm working on, I originally chose this project because I wanted, this is supposed to be like a quick project, and I should have got this done within a week, but I didn't. It's taken me like the whole month to get rid of this, and obviously I know it's because I took it apart and redid it and stuff, but even still, like, it just shouldn't have taken this long. And this would have gotten rid of 3 balls of yarn. So like, I planned it and it was going to be like a really good start. It was going to be quick, it was going to be fun, I was going to get through loads, but I think I've only successfully used 1 ball of yarn the whole of September. So I'm really upset. And the worst part about it is, like, so if you haven't watched it already, I filmed a stash bust September where I shown off my stash so that you could see how much yarn I have and how, like, what I need to get rid of. But after filming that video, I found even more yarn that I didn't include in it. Now, it is like small skeins. I hope I'm saying that word right because I never say it right, but it's like, this is like a big skein, but they're like smaller ones. Like, I think they're like 30 grams. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I think it's like 30 grams of yarns that I found that I just didn't even include. So a little bit upset that I didn't include those either, and to be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to use those for. It's like one of those multi-packs that, sorry, I just had to grab my boobs. All of a sudden I seen them and I was like, I need to grab them. But it's like those little packs that you get that like your family get you for Christmas and stuff, because they don't sort of know what to get you, but they know that you use yarn, kind of thing. I will also say, like, I obviously appreciate that. I'm not making fun of my family for getting me things like that. I absolutely love them. But like, I've already pre-warned everyone not to get me any yarn for Christmas. And if you are, let me pick, because I have so much to get through, and it's harder to get through stuff when you haven't sort of planned the project. Like, for example, if you have a project in mind, you'll usually go out and buy yarn for that project. Just like this one, I have bought this yarn with the intention of making this sweater. But like, when people buy you yarn, it's sort of like, then you have to find the project to put those on. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling, but I'm actually feeling a bit better just talking here. I know I'm gonna sound ridiculous, but I do feel better. The whole point of me saying that, the whole point of that rambling was for me to say that September is almost over and my goal is to get this finished by the end of September. I'm an idiot. But yeah. It's going good though. I found that in my last raglan sweater, the rhubarb and custard one, I have a video of that here as well if you've watched that. But once I got the top done, like, the sleeves were so quick, and so I feel like, I mean, I could get this done. I could get one sleeve done today and one sleeve done tomorrow. I was gonna say I could get both sleeves done today, but I'm not gonna push myself too hard, because, or I'm not gonna put down unachievable goals, because that's just ridiculous. So I recently done the how much can I crochet in an hour video where I shown this sweater, but I just really like those challenges. It just reminds me of like the COVID side of YouTube, where like you can't really go out, so like that's what people were doing, like these little silly little challenges. And I sat down and just went through like a bunch of challenges related to like fiber art that I could find, and I wrote them all down, and I think I'm gonna try and do some more. They were so much fun, or well, that one was so much fun. Even though the video was ruined, you know, I just thought it was so much fun. It feels kind of weird doing this like sit down and talking kind of video, because my YouTube channel is just for me. It's not really for anybody else. So, but when I see other people do like sit down talky videos, they usually have like a really big following, and their intention is sort of to speak to their following. But this is just for me. If you watch it, thank you, but My YouTube is just for me. I got 10% left on my phone. The intention when I originally got in my car today was to actually record the end of a video. It was like a little challenge that it was like a little challenge that I had done for myself, and yeah, I was like, okay, let's record the ending. You can record it in your car because you feel comfortable in your car, and lo and behold, I just went out and cried instead, and now I'm doing this video instead. I don't know if I said where I was, but I'm actually at this little beach close to my house. I say it's close in a car. I always say like stuff is around the corner, but then I forget, like, it's around the corner in a car. It's not around the corner if you actually live around the corner. Oh, little guy's riding past with a little dog and on his bike. That is so cute. But yeah, and it's just so covered in trees that like you can't actually see the beach. Like it dips down and you can't actually see the beach, but like I can see the sea, and I'm just watching like boats and birds and stuff, and it's actually quite peaceful. Sometimes, I don't know if anybody else does this in terms of like crocheters or knitters, but sometimes I kind of get a little bit upset that I don't work on things quicker. Like, should this top have taken like a whole month to make? Probably not. Well, I know deep down it shouldn't have, but then I'm like, am I just lying to myself and it really does take a whole month to make this? Or am I really just this slow? And then I'm like, I just wish I was a little bit quicker, like so I could have like multiple projects and finish like multiple things. And yeah, I don't know. I wonder if like anybody else feels like that. When it comes to like the close to the end of the month, like within a week, I'll always start sort of planning out the next month, like in my little diary. And that's what I done this morning. I just sort of planned a few things out, planned what I wanted to do in October, and wrote down my goals. I always write down goals for the month, even if it's something silly like reading a book or finishing a book. Like I write it down. Like it's important, and I think it's important to strive for things, and having like little achievements can be really good, especially when you're not achieving in other areas of your life, like with your job or like with fitness, like I don't know, literally with anything. So my goals for October, if you're interested, is I achieved most of my goals for September, apart from one. I'll actually put them here. I'll share my goals for September with you. But my goals for October, one of them is carrying over, which is sell a crochet top on Etsy, which I really want to achieve. It's not important if I don't achieve it, but I mostly just want to get rid of the top. It doesn't fit me, so I'd like to get rid of it for that reason. What else? Oh my god, I can't even remember my goals now to tell you them. That would have been such a good little video thing to like share my goals. Oh, actually I do remember. So another goal is, so I reached 1,000 followers on TikTok. My next goal is to reach 5,000 in October. I also do stretch goals as well, but stretch goals are kind of like, hey, if you reach this one, why not try to get to next milestone? So for example, a couple of months ago I finished reading the book Emma, and then I was like, well sure, if you finish it this month, why don't you start this one? So my stretch goal for that is to reach 10,000, which is a very big stretch, but I just think it's fun. It's fun. Like, I feel like all your goals should be realistic. You shouldn't set yourself unrealistic goals, because it's just gonna, you're just gonna feel, and it'll just make yourself feel even worse. But that's what your stretch goals are for, is these unrealistic goals. They're fun ones. It's just like sort of like a challenge for yourself, and that is one of mine. So first two goals is sell a top on Etsy, reach 5,000 followers on TikTok, and make 10 sales on my Etsy. So I can't remember her username. I really do apologize. Like I think I do this in most of my videos, hopefully, so people don't think like I'm just a bad person, but I'm genuinely really bad at like usernames or remembering like names of people. But I'll put her like TikTok on the screen, and she has like this little sticker store on Etsy, and she does these sales trackers where she'll like draw on and show you like in a TikTok, and she'll put like her goals as well so everyone can see them. And I love, like, she doesn't do it every day, but when she uploads them, it's like my favorite thing ever. I just always get so happy, and I'm like, she's just one more step closer to her goal. And I will say, like, she's almost reached her goal for this month. I think her goal was 25, and she is sitting on 18 sales. So I'm happy for her, and I hope she's happy for herself. But I was thinking about doing the same thing. She says she does it to track her sort of progress and her goals and stuff, and says it's like really good for her to look back at those and see how much she's grown. So I think I might do that as well, because I'm sort of going to take my Etsy a little bit more seriously, and I have like some autumnal stickers that are going to be coming out that I've drawn myself and I have designed myself, so it's really exciting. I think my phone is going to die, so I'm just gonna sit here and crochet for a bit and charge my phone up a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys with a little bit of a progress update. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. So I've actually been sitting here for almost 2 hours. This is the best decision I have ever made. I literally just, I've done this before. I think it was around about like last year. I would, after some cleaning jobs that I had, would just sort of sit and crochet, but that was for like literally like 15 minutes, and then I would have to go to my next job, so I didn't really have enough time to actually sit down and get into crocheting. But I mean, look what I've done. Let me see. Look how much of that sleeve I've gotten done. I'm struggling. Like, I'm almost finished it. I have just really enjoyed this. This has been so it is so peaceful. Like, you don't really realize how much your surroundings actually affect you until you take yourself out of that surrounding. And like, my room is great and everything. I love my bedroom. It's another safe place for me, but like, when you're crocheting in the same spot every day, I suppose it can get a bit repetitive. But I have just been loving this. Like, I don't even want to leave. I wish I had brought a jacket. So I usually keep clothes in my car, because you never know if you're going to need an extra pair of clothes. But sorry, I'm getting cozy. So my car was getting fixed, so I had to take most of my belongings out of my car, such as clothes, just to give them space to like work. And I haven't put them in. I usually just try to keep like a really warm fuzzy jacket in my car in case I do just decide to go on a walk. And I wish I had brought it, because I would have loved to just like crochet for like 2 hours and then maybe go on like a little walk and then come back and crochet for like another 2 hours, but unfortunately I cannot. I also wish I had brought my doggy. She doesn't really like the car though, so I would have to still like warm her up to the idea of just sitting in the car and crocheting with me, because she loves just sitting in the room with me all the time. So why can't she just love sitting in the car with me? She's a stinker. But I've seen so many people just walk past with their car or with their dogs, and they just all look so happy just walking with their dogs, and I just want to go out on a walk with my dog now. I have to take her on a walk tonight anyways, but like I want to take her on a walk here, but I also don't want to drive home, get her, and drive all the way back here either, because that's just a waste of petrol. I also need to pee. Next time we do this, I'm gonna pick a place that has public toilets. But yeah, it's kind of getting a bit gloomy now. It might rain again, and yeah, it's starting to get like a little bit dark as well. It's coming up to like 10 till 5. I think I've been here since like 3:30. So an hour and a half I've been here. It's been so good. I don't know how to describe it. I just feel so refreshed from that. I really just don't want to leave. I just want to crochet some more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, just sitting down and chatting and crocheting together. It's been fun. I'm definitely going to do this again. It's been so good. I just wish like I didn't come here with a full charge of phone, so I haven't really been able to record much. Like my phone's been sitting at 4%, and then I turned my battery on to charge it up, but I don't want to do that because I literally just got this battery replaced, so I don't want to wear it down. But yeah, I think maybe I'll buy a power pack, so charge that up, and then I'll have extra charge, because iPhones die so quickly. And I know this is an older iPhone, but oh my goodness, it dies so quickly. But yes, I'm gonna head home because I've got adult responsibilities and I need to walk my little juggy. We shall do this again sometime soon, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back for more, because this has been so much fun. I've really enjoyed this, and if you've never done it before, definitely go and do it. This weather is like the perfect for it. It's like lukewarm, and then occasionally there's a cold breeze, so it's been fine to sort of sit in my car without it like on for heat, which I don't want to do anyways. But like maybe when it starts to get a bit colder, I might bring like a hot water bottle or a blanket or a jacket to wear. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. How nice are these freaking colors? I'm gonna be like a little freaking witch in a freaking cottage in the middle of freaking nowhere. I'm also wearing Christmas socks and I haven't got my shoes on, so